Okay guys, got an 88 Ford here. Now most of these Fords are all the same. If you're going from about, I think 82 up to 90, mid 90s. So we're gonna do a headlight switch. So this button here just comes off. I've already squeezed the back and it just comes right off. And then, let me show you the part number here. We got a SW271. That's the part number that we're putting on it. So you're just gonna pull this off and it just snaps out just like that. We're going to set that aside. Now I've pulled 3 of these off already, the screws. You're just going to use this small Torx or an 8mm socket if you want, and a pair of pliers. So you're going to go ahead and pull these 4 out. There's 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th one. I've had the 3 out already. And after you get this out, you're going to take this nut off with the pliers, thread it out. And so let me get those 2 things off and we'll go from there. Okay, so I've taken that nut off. This is what it looks like. Try to save that because you need to put it back on. And now we have the switch. Now you can unplug the plug. I hope I can do it with one hand. One side of it's I see broke, but I might need 2 hands. Okay, I wanted to show you this too. See how those 2 wires there are stripped back? The brown one and the black one with the orange stripe. The black and orange stripe is hot. The brown one is your tail lights. Now, my problem was I didn't have any tail lights, so I stripped that back. I was about a 2.5 hour drive on the way home when I realized I didn't have any. I stripped that back and I just ran a jumper wire across the 2 of them, and that got me home. So now that I'm home, I'm making the repair. So I'll have to put some tape on that or some shrink wrap and get that sealed up. So let me get this off now and I'll show you how to take this, because you're gonna need this stem here. I'll show you how to take that stem off so we can put it in the other one. Okay, so there it is. It pulled right out with 2 hands. So now underneath, you see that little button right there? You're going to push that down, and I'll have to use 2 hands again. You're going to push that down, and then this will slide out. So let me pull that out. So there I had to grab it with a pair of pliers. You can see the stem has that little tit on the end of it there. That's what held. And by pushing that down, it pulled right out. So here's the new one here. Now, looking at this, I can see down inside there, I was probably just not making good contact. It's probably a good switch. The headlights worked, but the taillights didn't. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and now just slide that one back in and reverse the process. Now, when I slid that back in, it just snapped right into place. It just slides in and locks. Now, if I pull on it, it won't come out. So let's go ahead and get these wrapped up, and we'll get this reinstalled. Just going to plug that back in the same way that it went. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and patch these up real quick, and we'll go back to that. Okay, so now I got those. I just put tape on it. In order to put the heat shrink on it, I would have had to cut the wire and resoldered it. So just a little tape's fine. And this is my personal truck I used for running for parts and stuff, so it's really no big deal. So now I'm going to put this nut back on there, tighten that up, and then we'll poke it in there and put those 4 Torx bits back on. Okay, and so now we got the 4 Torx bits back on. Sorry about the light. The sun is bright. And it's like winter time. That's crazy. So now I'm just going to poke this back on there, and this will actually just snap back into place. And that's it. So now I'll slide my knob back on. I think I might have to tweak that wire a little bit, but nope, there it is. It works. So I hope this video helped you out. Please click like, please click subscribe, and click on my name underneath this video for all my other how-to videos. And I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy.